feel like is the value of sharing perspectives with others?
The knowing that mine is only one perspective, as much as it's teachings from our elders, from our ancestors, is still my understanding of their perspective for me. The practice and sharing aloha every day helps me to understand the truth of it all, right? So how valid were their teachings? How valid was their practice? And I realized that through my practice and how connective I can be because of what I share and what I exude. So that's something that I'm always aware of, Am I sharing something that I expect to come back void? Absolutely not. I expect to share it and people to be transformed by what I share because it's proven through my teachings or those who have taught me, So I'm confident in that everything that I share is based on truth, So.
Yeah, beautiful. I love it. What's your experience with Spirit Fest?
Oh, Spirit Fest is, last year was my first year, of course, and brought on as a speaker, which was amazing to be able to share last year alone. What I view Spirit Fest as is the beginning of something that is going to continue to gain traction, continue to gain speed as we roll along. This is the second year that I've been here, and already I see the growth, but I also see the potential as well. So what we accumulate in the years to come is going to be just incredible. And perhaps we're ready for it. Perhaps we're not. Maybe it'll blow us away by really how much good it brings to the world. But the intention is set already. Right? The intention is set for Spirit Fest to be used as a vehicle to change lives, to affect lives, maybe to open up people's eyes, maybe awaken people to what their true gift truly is. And for me, it is aloha, is understanding this spirit of healing that exists within me and being able to share that. It may wake up something else in someone else, whether it's a healer, a teacher, or somebody doing good for the community. Maybe aloha ina, maybe, working the lo'is, working the land, to cultivate the land, to feed others. Whatever that calling is, together, that's the healthy cells that we're talking about. Together, we're going to move this world in the right direction. So that's how exciting Spirit Fest is I think we're at the beginning. We don't know where truly it's going to go, but we got to be prepared for where it goes. So, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Glad you're able to come back.
Yeah.
What message would you like to leave the listeners with?
For the listeners, the message is aloha. If you understand that aloha is more than just a greeting, right? More than a hello and goodbye. To me, this word is the most powerful word in the world. It carries such a heaviness, but heaviness, which is something that is not, I don't say heaviness in a bad way. I say heaviness in that there's a lot of purpose within it. There's a lot of power within it, a lot of mana within it that moves us. And if we understand the power of aloha and put all of the things that I expressed into action, then the message of aloha would be the same message as what we would have learned in Jesus's message, or other great leaders, other great spiritual leaders who are willing to give up themselves to change the world. That was all aloha. All of that was aloha. And so if we can understand our purpose within aloha, then we're going to change the world. So for me, to the viewers, for everybody watching and who are interested in Spirit Fest, that is what it's all about. Finding that aloha within us so that we can go out and help others. And little at a time, be able to change those or bring awareness to those within the community. And then eventually the world. So if anything I want to leave with you regarding aloha is dive into it, understand it as best you can. There are so many publications about Aloha that you can dive into and read, and start to take your inward journey to find your true self.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And one last question that normally I would ask in a normal conversation.
Yeah.
So can you tell me briefly, like, what do you do back home? I don't know, sometimes people are on a spiritual path that's very separate from their work lives or whatnot. Can you tell me a little bit about?
Yeah. So my journey goes all over the place. But for 15 years, I worked for Quicksilver, who was a surf retailer, right? And they still are. But I started in '98 in New York, and then ran some stores in LA, and then back home in Hawaii. And during that time, it was 15 years of retail, but 15 years of sharing Aloha with all of the employees that we hired, to all of the customers that came into our store. It was a way for us to really cultivate Aloha. And after the 15 years of retail, I ended up jumping into solar, becoming a salesperson, and then I was over it after a little while because I was off purpose at that point. To me, the purpose was to be in Aloha all the time. So after that, I kind of molded myself into doing ministerial work. So weddings, blessings, everything that came with a minister. So I got ordained, and then got ordained again in Atlanta recently. And I'm able to perform on stage in Waikiki for different luau's with Tihati Production as the MC. So as an MC, I get to speak about Aloha all the time and be able to share it that way. I do artwork as well. So through my artwork, I'm able to share Aloha with the stories that I weave within my artwork. Lately, I've been doing burn engraving on urns, and that has been something that has been so fulfilling to me, to connect with people, families, and be able to give back by my art, for them. So it's been a beautiful journey, and everything now that I have in my life, including my ohana, my family, is all wrapped within Aloha. So yeah, it's been amazing. Ciao.